had this one friend, and she like came to school with a headscarf. Some people tried to like rip the headscarf off her head,
Actually,
which is crazy, honestly.
that's literally insane.
And I've heard of like,
hi guys, it's your girl Jasmine Little and my big little brother
Muna. Hi guys.
Today we're going to be talking about a very serious topic. As you may or may not know, our channel is meant for immigrants and immigrant children. And a sad fact is that bullying is an experience that many children face, and immigrant children as well.
We not only shared our experiences, but we gave a solution to the problem. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Yoma. I'm one of Jasmine's close friends. She's like a sister to me. Love her. I'm 10, gonna be 11 soon. Yeah.
Nice. Have you had any experiences relating to bullying before?
Yes, I have. This girl used to like get to me on the bus a lot. She would say these really mean things.
How did you handle that, the situation?
I told I didn't really tell my mom about it till where I like broke down and started crying, and she had to write like this mama bear note to the teacher, giving her this detailed thing about why my daughter is being bullied and is coming home to me crying. Yeah.
Do you know any things that an immigrant might relate to that would make them be bullied or something?
Yeah, like cultural differences.
Oh,
For
yeah.
instance, like food, maybe, like, because we're from West Africa and our food is like very different from what you'd see in the Canadian platter. So, like,
definitely.
Which might cause an interesting conversation or maybe get a kid to be bullied.
When my family came to Canada in grade 4, I would come to school like plantain, jollof rice, the basics.
Yeah.
And kids would be like, "Ooh, what is that? It looks so weird." I'm like, "Oh, this is a Nigerian food." And I'll search it up on my computer and show them, and sometimes they'd tease me for it, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm that kind of kid who I'm proud of my country, right? So I'm always bringing Nigerian food to school. Like I've brought abacha, which is the Nigerian salad. I've brought a whole bunch of kinds of swallow. I've brought pepper soup, stuff like that. But a lot of my friends would tease me for it, and it would make me feel kind of insecure. But I'd remember this is where I'm from, and it's not like the food tastes horrible because it's really good.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of where I am from. So
nice.
I can walk around with my chin up and say this is my food. You can't really do anything about it because it's my food that my ancestors made.
Nice. Do you know any other reasons why a kid who might be different from the others might be bullied?
Special needs, like kids with disabilities, like their behavior change, the different behavior from everyone, or like the physical ability or their physical looks in general might be like a reason that kids might be bullied. There was this boy in my class. Everyone loved him actually, but like it's not the same for all of the kids. Like for instance, kids who can actually cooperate without someone who needs help, like who needs to be beside them, right? So a lot of those kind of kids would always be, or always like who look different, like for instance Down syndrome or something. They're always like picked on and looked at weird, which shouldn't be. They're just different. Doesn't mean they're any different than you.
Yeah.
You still bleed the same blood.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, Yoma, I was wondering, have you straightened your hair before?
Not at all.
Do you straighten your hair? No? Okay. That means you've always had an afro, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Have you ever been, like, bullied or teased because of your afro, though?
No, not at all. Like, I normally get compliments.
I have been teased for my afro. Sometimes, like, kids at school, they'll be like, "Wow, Jasmine, your hair is so puffy!"
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's, like, relatable.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, can I touch your hair?" After they've already started touching it.
And sometimes my friends wouldn't even ask. It's just like... and I'm like, who is that?
Okay, so do you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Maxine. I'm 11.
You've been in one of our videos before, right?
Yeah, the one about charter schools.
Yeah, you should definitely check it out. We'll link it in the description. So, have you ever had any experience relating to bullying before?
Yes. They called me like bush hair and like sheep head and stuff like that.
Because of your hair, right?
Yeah.
Hope that didn't change the way that you thought about your hair, though.
No. I mean, kind of, but not anymore.
Good.
I love my hair.
Nice. Like when I was a lot younger, I would straighten my hair a lot, and I'd be like, "Hey, mom, is my hair silky?" And I'd flip my hair. But now I really like my afro a lot more. I've been trying to stop straightening my hair, relaxing my hair, and I like it. Yeah, I like it natural. Could you tell us an example about why a kid might be bullied at school or something?
So if a kid appears vulnerable in the eyes of a bully, so if they're like soft spoken, quiet, or if they're introverted, this could like tell the bully like, hey, that guy's an easy target. You could go bully him.
Oh no, I hate people like when people bully people who are like more shy or introverted, right? Yeah, physical abilities and stuff.
Another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, physical abilities. Yeah, like if someone isn't as athletic, they could feel left out in gym class, and if they make a team lose, they could get in some
international disaster. Literally, when I was in like grade 4 and 5,
universal disaster.
Universal. Literally in grade 4 and 5, especially in basketball, is the most competitive thing that you will ever experience. At some point,
it's mentally draining.
Yes,
like the cool kid that's good at sports is yelling at you to do this. Then you lose and everyone's just hating on you and like you lost because of this person, because of you, Yoma.
Yoma, you gotta pass the ball.
Pass to this person. What are you doing?
You're bad. Literally, at some point, kids in my class just decided, "Hey, Jasmine, you want to like sit out for this one? You're kind of short. Yeah, you're not. I don't think you'd be good at basketball."
Soccer got banned because kids would get so competitive.
Yes,
that our teacher would have to physically pull them apart.
No.
And it was COVID.
Oh no. Okay.
Soccer also got banned in my school.
Oh really?
It's like, oh yeah, like there's this guy who like, cause like when they played soccer, it was like on a concrete thing. And, like, a dude fell and like there was like blood coming out of his. We don't want to get demonetized.
We're not gonna get too much detail on that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I do think that sometimes when it comes to sports, some kids could be really competitive, which could make them kind of rude. Sometimes.
Yeah, and they could be like, "You're not good.
It's okay to be competitive. This has good sportsmanship. Because there's a difference between being competitive and just being plain rude.
Yeah, that's a good point. When you're new at a school, sometimes it can feel like you're not really being bullied, but like it's kind of hard to make friends.
You don't know how to fit in.
Yeah.
It was like that because when I went to my new school, when I just immigrated here from Nigeria, of course, I came in late, like May, June-ish kind of time, so I didn't have that much of school left, and everyone had already like met each other.
Yeah, honestly, like sometimes just being the new face in the class, just being new, makes it kind of hard to make friends.
Hello, my name is Muna. I'm 12 years old and I'm in grade 6. It might be hard to make friends when you first join a school because some of the kids might already have their own friend groups, been to play dates, and they've just been friends for a really long time. So it might be a little bit hard to fit in.
Like sleepovers since like they're 6 months old and everything. Like, honestly, sometimes it could be kind of hard because they're like, oh no, we're friends. You can make friends with someone else, but like everyone already has their own friends group from like so long ago, so it can make it kind of hard.
Yeah.
So can you tell us another reason why a kid might get bullied?
Someone might get bullied because they're pretty successful and in class, and the bully might get a little bit jealous, so they will target them, and they're a little insecure about like their own grades and how they're doing in school.
Yeah, or maybe it can be like maybe they're jealous about your grades or like your family's like wealth and things like that. And it's usually sometimes they're just jealous or like really insecure of the bully, right?
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, Muna, I forgot to ask you. Have you been like bullied before?
I've never been bullied before, but I've helped someone that was getting bullied by someone.
Yeah?
I stepped in and I said, "Stop it. That's not right." So I went to tell a teacher and the whole thing was resolved and everything was okay.
That's pretty good. Yeah?
But sometimes like one of the things that I feel like teachers do a lot is like go tell a teacher, it'll be solved and everything. But the thing is that's not always the case because you go tell a teacher and it's like, oh yeah, don't do that again, but it still continuously happens,
And
now
like
you're being
then the
called a
bully's like,
snitch
and
by
nothing,
different people.
especially when nothing happens to them, the teacher just like confronts them and doesn't do anything. The
Yeah.
bully's like, you told the teacher, huh?
No,
Meet me in the
sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not even like that. It's like the bully has a whole bunch of friends,
Oh
and
yeah.
like they like dominate the whole classroom. So everyone's calling you a snitch now, and you're
Oh
like,
no.
oh yeah, there's no one on my side, and I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
There was once a kid with like an accent, and kids would tease him a lot. And you know, when you have an accent, sometimes you could get teased because you're different.
So, hi.
Hello. Want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name's Ines, and I'm 13 years old.
Nice. Have you ever been bullied before?
Personally, no, and I haven't even like witnessed any bullying because there's not much in my school, at least.
Okay. Could you give us maybe an example of why someone might be bullied?
So, as you were saying before, like how they speak, their speech or their accent. So, some children might be bullied because they have difficulty with speaking or because of an accent,
Yeah.
and it could cause, communication differences.
Oh yeah, for sure. There was once a kid in my class who also he had a lisp, but he didn't even get teased about it. Like people were pretty nice to him about it, but I know that might not be the same for everybody who talks a little differently, right? Mm-hmm. What's another reason that someone might be bullied?
In some cases, religion and like religious clothing.
Oh yeah,
For example, like in Canada, there are children from the
all
whole
over the
exactly,
place. Yes.
and so because of that, people have different religion and religious clothing, and so because they might be different from others, they'll get bullied sometimes.
Yeah.
And religious clothing could be like headscarves, for example.
Mm-hmm. For sure. In school we were doing this like diversity thing, and we were talking about like we had to watch a video about this guy who was talking about how he was bullied because of a headdress that he wore. It's part of his religion and his culture, right? Which could be really mean.
Sorry, circling back to the headscarf thing. I had this one friend, and she like came to school with a headscarf,
Oh,
and like she got picked on. I think she like some people tried to like rip the headscarf off her head, which is
actually,
yeah, which is crazy,
that's
honestly.
literally insane.
And I've heard of like girls getting into fights and they take off the headscarf, which is like crazy. But yeah, just don't do that. That's really
Yeah,
disrespectful.
that's wrong. Now that we've talked about bullying and how like awful it can be sometimes, we should definitely think about some ways to deal with it.
One of my tips could be to talk to a parent, a teacher, or just a trusted adult.
Yeah.
Because your parents, your mom and dad, were kids once as well. Maybe they were in your situation, and they could give you, guidance, or they could handle the situation. That's
Yeah,
my
they
tip.
can definitely help out.
My name is Dim Nobby. I am 9 and I am going to grade 4.
Nice. So, have you ever had any experiences with bullying before?
No.
Okay, that's really good then. Do you know any ways that your parents might have helped you fit in more at school or make friends more easily?
My mom would volunteer in my class.
Really? Oh, so she volunteered as a substitute teacher sometimes or as a class assistant.
Yes,
Did that help?
it did.
Definitely. That would have been really nice, and I'm sure it made you feel more calm and make friends more easily because mom was a familiar face, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So, what's another tip that you can think of, Yoma?
A tip I can think of is try to be friend, like have diversity.
Yeah,
in
and
your
be
friend group.
open-minded.
Exactly,
Yes,
be
for
open-minded and
sure.
everything, because Canada is filled with different types of traditions and religions and everything like that.
Yeah.
So be open-minded and yeah.
There's tons of culture.
Yeah.
What's another thing? I think sports too, cause I and my brothers would play soccer, and Muna could make friends really easily, right?
Yeah, at school, I used to play soccer, like Jasmine said,
Yeah.
and it was a really great way for me to make friends because I was really good, and people were like always asking me to be on their team. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah. So it really helped me make more friends.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes I'm pretty sure they could get competitive sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Definitely, but you're pretty good. And people would be like, yeah, Muna's on our team. And also for Dim Nobby too, I think. Yeah, definitely. So, how about Maxime? What's something that you can think of?
If they have an interest in reading, they could join the book club.
Yes, for sure.
If they'll be in the book club, then they won't be the odd one out anymore because everyone in the book club
for sure
also likes reading books, just like the person, so they'll fit in.
Like if you find other people who have a similar interest, you can connect more easily, right? Definitely. What's something else? I think this one is for I and my brothers. My mom would make a conscious decision to look for parents of kids that she saw us playing with, and she'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna talk to their mom and set them up with a play date or something to make us more close. She'd be like, hi, your daughter's friends with mine, do you want to hang out sometime? Maybe they could go to a park or something, and that really helped out too, for sure. You could try to be more friendly and things. Yeah,
Definitely.
It's gonna be really hard to make friends if you're always like, hey, pass the ball or something, and nobody's gonna like you because you're always screaming at them, telling them to get better at the game.
You still have to be friendly first. Yeah, for sure.
I have one. I have another one. If you're getting bullied and you're losing your confidence, then you can join a self-defense class, because
martial arts.
Not only does it teach you self-defense, but it can give you confidence. And so if you're lacking confidence, you can start a martial art or something.
That's a really good point. So there you have it. We've talked about bullying, some reasons why kids might be bullied, and ways to deal with it too. We hope the video helped.
Don't forget to
like, subscribe, share,
and smash the notification